BuzzPOP hari ini kita bakal membincangkan tentang siri SPYxFAMILY episod ke-11. Para penulis kita malam ini terdiri daripada saya, Nadzru Iskandar daripada BuzzPOP TV, anime senpai kita Anri Alwi. What's up bro? How you doing man?
Hachama, konnichiwa dan salam Salome deswa minasan.
Konnichiwa. Seterusnya kaki anime kita Shazli Merican. What's up bro?
Promo baju sikit.
Ada apa-apa kau nak tunjuk? Oh, ANYA. Baju Uniqlo tu. Nice. Dari keluar semalam kot kat Malaysia. Dah beli dah.
Tolong Rashid beli.
Nice. Seterusnya kaki komik kita Duan Yakuza juga dengan baju.
Aku bersama.
Baik.
Tak nak kalah.
Nice.
Gampak.
Alright guys, so kita bakal membincangkan episod ke-11 malam ini. Kita mulakan dengan reaksi satu ayat. Alright, so reaksi satu ayat aku terhadap episod minggu ini adalah akhirnya ANYA dapat satu Stella. Lepas satu season of like trials and tribulation, akhirnya dapat juga satu Stella. So, apakah reaksi satu ayat anda kepada episod ke-11 SPYxFAMILY yang berjudul Stella? Kita mulakan dengan Anri. Silakan Anri.
Ya. Saya punya reaksi satu ayat is a Japanese word. Aho. Bodoh. Because that's the best explains what the story is about. It's about the idiot ANYA. She failed in the beginning, she failed in the end. She just gets annoying. And then ni pun nasib tu. And then bila dapat tu she's full of shit tau. Makin tengok makin sakit hati tau. I'm like nak cekik sama dia.
Betul.
Yeah.
Annoying gila tu.
Annoying.
Part of the episode dia memang
Oh,
annoying gila.
Starlight ANYA. Oh, fuck you.
Babi. Seterusnya Shaz, ada apa-apa you wanna say atau reaksi satu ayat anda? Silakan.
ANYA ni confirm pemalas lah. Sampai ingatkan belajar je malas. Benda lain mana malas. If it's not kartun kan macam like saya sibuk. ANYA is busy. Dia tak nak tengok langsung.
Betul. Macam masa buka lampu lepas tengok kartun kan, terus macam tak nak buat. Seterusnya Duan, apakah reaksi satu ayat kau? Silakan.
Satu ayat aku adalah Starlight ANYA. Starlight
Starlight ANYA.
Starlight ANYA. Kau panggil aku Starlight ANYA, baru aku menyaut. Memang celaka. Aku macam apa salah dia panggil ANYA diam kan? Apa tu? Rosak ke? Starlight ANYA. Boleh jalan.
Memang babi sial. Situ memang macam babi. Hai guys. So dengan itu kita bakal membincangkan 3 plot points yang menarik daripada episod minggu ini. Alright, so segmen pertama kita adalah tentang Stella Hospital Drowning. Jadi aku ada 3 soalan dalam segmen ini. Soalan pertama adalah untuk Anri. Apakah pendapat anda tentang ANYA yang fail nearly all her papers? Dan her strategy going forward selepas fail ni adalah aku kena copy dengan classmate yang betul-betul pandai dalam setiap subjek. Macam it's like she doesn't learn from a mistake, she just wants to cheat better. Jadi adakah watching Bondman cartoons menyebabkan ANYA lebih pandai dengan skill-skill spying yang hangat ni? So silakan Adri.
At this point kan, I am convinced kan ANYA ni kan dilahirkan bodoh dan bila mati akan jadi sama tahap bodoh juga, because this tahap kebodohan kan is like unbelievable tau. Have you seen all dia punya markah kan? The highest she get is 7% now. Itu pun math tau. Language, sastra semua tu 0%. Do you have any idea how much effort it takes kan to get 0% in an exam tau? When I was in sekolah rendah kan, just writing my name correctly kan dah 1 point tau. Itu pun tak boleh buat. You know at maths kan, you just copy out the question, half a point, easy marks. She cannot do that. And then when she tries to, okay, she's dumb. Okay, itu memang we know for fact. But she can read mine and still fail. So you telling me kan, you read apa like you clingy kan, at least kan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. 1 out of 8 kan cannot give you one correct answer at one question at one time tau. Statistically
really unlucky that she copied each answer tu kan, semua salah. Really unlucky.
That would be fine if she copied the answer kan from the potted plant or from the from a cockroach apa yang sunyi bawah meja kerusi cikgu apa, that's fine. But this top students from across the country tau, don't tell me kan she cannot pick out apa correct answer. That's behind the point. The show has made her the running joke of her own show because she's the idiot of the show. Okay, this is what her gift, and for her to actually feel this miserably right would forever make her the darling of the show. I mean, we cannot hate everyone that much. So this is basically both her weak point and her most endearing point. This is what the show is trying to establish on this the first part of this episode. So overall, I'm okay with it lah. But at times like this, right, I just wish they put some more effort for her to have more depth to her character instead just being the level idiot now.
In her defense, menurut Kudo, she's only 4 years old doing the work meant for 6 years old. #ANYA sim. What do you think?
Even if Anya is 40 years old, right, she has mind reading powers tau. Okay, mind reading powers tau. I mean, if you hidup mati 4 kali kan, you tak tentu dapat apa mind reading powers tau. She can just read the answer kan from the mind of the teachers, or get a clue or something. And then you see her study with the Lloyd Forger. She watches the Bondman punya episode. She doesn't learn anything. She just repeating what Bondman is saying.
There are 2/8 bullets in the gun. Yang tu je lah dia. Betul lah. Anybody want to add on tentang
I think I mean from a comedy perspective memang is funny lah. Cuma kan I suspect that over time dia punya initial failings macam ni kan is going to be the reason why she can read minds better and dia akan have more control over ability. Sebab dia tak nak sangat study tu, she will actually improve her ability to score so she don't have to study. So she will remain an idiot except in her ability to read minds tau. So dia takkan tiba-tiba stampede dempur banyak-banyak lah tu dah. Aku pening, aku pengsan, too many voices coming around, panic everything. So she focus ability to read minds. But she will still be an idiot.
To cheat in life basically.
She be a cheat lah her whole life.
Let's just say we put studying aside lah, arithmetic and stuff like that. Even in the arts bro, Lloyd tanya, is it a tiger? Dia kata that's a cow from school. Dia macam tak ada talent bro. Dia tak ada talent.
Yeah.
Dia bukan cebut, dia tak ada talent siap. Aduh, sedih dia.
She's so dumb. If she fell into the ocean kan, she'll miss the water tau. She's that dumb.
Dia lompat kat pantai tu, kena pasti.
That brings me to my next question. Soalan seterusnya adalah untuk Duan. Apakah pendapat anda tentang ANYA yang bukan sahaja lemah dalam mata pelajaran, tapi juga malas nak buat community service di hospital? Nasib baiklah ada budak dah mati lemas kat hospital tu. Dapat juga Stella yang dicari-cari. So silakan.
Sebenarnya dia yang tolak budak tu. Dia ni. Adalah. Apa nama, Aku rasa dia bukan malas. Dia dah tahu dia tak boleh belajar. Dia tak pandai. Dia tak ada bakat belajar. So the only thing yang she can do, kena buat community service. Lepas tu dia dah cuba. Cuma dia memang tak ada bakat nak menolong. Dia menyusahkan lagi ada. Kau tengok semua scene tu, nampak lah Lloyd bawa obat, tapi yang si Anya yang menghancurkan semua buat tu sampai mula-mula boleh sekali dua nurse boleh tahan lagi lah. Dah banyak kali nurse pun tak boleh tahan, saya kena halau terus. So sebenarnya dia Anya ni dia try hard. Dia tahu dia lemah kat belajar, so dia try, tapi dia memang orang kata tak ada bakat lah. Dia tak ada bakat nak buat kerja-kerja membantu ni. Lepas tu lagi tambahkan lagi menyusahkan. So tapi dia ada satu benda yang diri dia macam mana cakap dia tak buka, boleh katakan tak mudah mengalah lah. Dia tak mudah mengalah walaupun dia dah tahu dia memang tak pandai, dia tak boleh buat kerja-kerja kebajikan, dia suka semua tak boleh, tapi dia tak pernah sekali pun give up. Kau perasan dia tak pernah kata tak lah, biarlah dunia ni semua kan. Dalam otak dia still nak tolong Lloyd. Itu dalam nanti dia. Sebab tu bila ada budak tu lemas, tak sengaja pun ikutkan dia boleh je beritahu macam dia fikir kan, beritahu kat bapak dia, ada budak lemas hati, tapi dia dah fikir ahead. Kalau beritahu nanti orang suspicious. Dia sempat lagi, dalam bodoh dia pun sempat lagi fikir macam mana dia nak suruh bapak dia tentu tanpa dia beritahu yang dia ada power. Bagi aku dia bijak kat tu. Lepas tu dia terus pergi. Satu lagi dia berani lah. Kau bayangkan budak kecil nak masuk lompat dalam kolam dewasa. In the right mind mana ada budak nak buat macam tu. Even though tahu nak selamatkan orang. Yang budak yang jatuh tu pun tak sengaja. Ni kontrol terjun dan tak boleh berenang, tak boleh apa. So dia berani. Dia tak fikir pun kalau bapak dia tak sempat selamatkan. Bagi aku dia berani lah. Itulah aku respect episod kali ni. Walaupun dah kelakar. Dan this scene memang macam kata sangat suspense, sangat serious at the moment lah. So macam suspense, gila macam, sebab kau boleh terasa tau. Kalau aku tahu orang lain, kalau aku macam suspense sebab budak tu lemah tu, dia dengan muzik dia, dengan dia lari dengan suspense tu, dia lompat lagi. Kau pun mengharapkan hanya dapat selamatkan budak tu. Bila dia tak dapat selamatkan, kau mengharapkan Lloyd dapat selamatkan dua-dua sekali. Bila dapat tu macam lega sikit. So macam aku applause lah untuk orang yang buat episod kali ni, membuatkan scene tu. Kau bayangkan kita ni, kita kelakar. Ada momen serius dan suspend. Menjadi pula tu. Bukan tak jadi tau. Aku selamatkan budak apa semua. So memang Anya have to get credit lah. Anya dengan Lloyd yang Lloyd bersama juga.
Adakah kau terkejut bila dia menang Stella because of it? Macam aku ingat habis-habis kat hospital je lah kan, cukup lah. Tiba-tiba aku panggil lah dia dapat Stella lah. Aku macam
sebab aku rasa dia dah sampai tahap dia memang nak Stella, tapi dia tak terfikir pun apa yang dia buat tu untuk dapatkan Stella. At the moment dia buat tu memang sebab dia nak selamatkan nyawa. Lepas tu dia pun dia pun macam tak expect pun, sebab benda ni dia kata bila dia tanya, dia kata dia dapat bubble. So terus orang sekeliling semua acknowledge, kata dia nampak dulu. Dekat situ benda macam word mouth to mouth. Semua orang kat hospital tu bercakap, benda tu sampai dekat sekolah Anya. Habis sampai kat sekolah, benda-benda macam dia dah make it short lah. Dapat sampai kat sekolahnya, terus dia dapat dia kira macam first year budak-budak baru, budak darjah 1 lah lebih kurang ke tadika. Dapat start. Aku rasa tak pernah dalam sekolah tak ada lagi ada yang dapat ke ataupun untuk SEM ni tak ada lagi yang dapat untuk tahun dia lah.
Itu rekod dia cakap ni paling cepat. Paling cepat dan umur paling muda ke sebelum ni juga bayar dia yang sebelum ni belum dapat kot, tak tahu lah kan. Tapi paling cepat. Lepas tu sekolah kena acknowledge sebabnya dia punya dapat Stella tu adalah menyelamatkan nyawa. So kau tak boleh nak argue dengan benda tu. Tapi betul lah, bisa rupanya gosip di kalangan budak-budak kecil boleh tahan tak? Rupanya dia tolak lah, apalah. Dia pacam ada jadi.
benda ni anime ni serius juga at the same time, walaupun dia tunjukkan realiti kat sebenarnya. Kau buat baik macam mana pun ada juga mulut macam bawang apa semua nak umpat. Macam tu lah.
Itu lah baru umur 6 dah jadi macam bawang.
Macam tu lah.
So siapa nak tambah before I go to the next question?
Dia yang menariknya, I tak ingat the sequence kat bila, siapa yang cakap bila in that episode. But when they mention that, there's also special cases where, you know, budak-budak sekolah tu menyelamatkan nyawa so they get a Stella, that was actually foreshadowing. But none of us expected that to happen tau. So when budak tu duk blue, is this going to be a life-saving moment ke? So that was the time yang kita suspend semua naik lah. Because it could have been another ANYA moment di mana I nak selamatkan dia, lalu sama sampai dah ada adult lah selamatkan. Turns out dia punya ANYA moment was dia dive, lepas tu macam like, lama aku tak boleh berenang sangat, blub. So dia pun kena selamat juga.
Yeah. That's why I was surprised that she got a Stella anyway, because in the end lot yang selamatkan, but I guess the yang parents pula, adults pun tak perasan. And she perasan, so maybe that's
dia
why
nampak dulu lah. Dia was the important part.
Dan menurut Kudu mengatakan bahawa Anya punya saving ni is record for that year and also in the first grade. So dia pun cakap he might be wrong. Nanti dia fact check that the parent student group were all from Eden to do the so yang tengah swimming dekat situ tu was from Eden Academy.
Okay, makes sense lah. Yeah. It makes sense. Yeah.
Dia tak sure tapi nanti dia akan fact check dia.
Sebab that one bukan ni ke rehabilitation punya pool ke? Oh betul juga. So the parents were helping the adults who were trying to rehabilitate. Makes sense lah. That's why jadi kecoh.
Cool. Alright, jadi soalan terakhir untuk segmen ini adalah untuk Shaz. Apakah pendapat anda tentang the long road ahead bagi Lloyd Forger? Kan at the end of this segment dia macam ting, dia tunjuk +7 to get into scholar, -7 untuk kena buang sekolah. Lepas tu 100% orang respect
point. Yeah.
So it's a long way. Anya needs to get 7 more Stellas before she becomes a scholar. So takkanlah the next 7 Stellas ni semua pun nak earn through acts of community service. Macam boring lah cerita ni kalau dia keep repeating it kan. So silakan Syaz.
Tak ada. Confirm dia akan ada 7 more seasons. Every season dia akan dapat 1 Tonito, 1 Stella. So cikgu dia orang akan macam like, apa hal budak ni? Dia kejap dapat Tonito, kejap dapat Stella, kejap dapat Tonito. Dia sampai dia akan jadi stress. Can you please stop doing benda yang bodoh-bodoh? You know, that is like giving you Tonitos and do more of the Stellas. And then when they check balik, by the time mungkin Stella ke 4, dia akan tengok Anya ni dia sering mendapat accidental punya Stella tu. So contohlah kan, I boleh predict lah. One day cikgu akan suruh dia orang buat do a freestyle art. Orang semua lukis seni macam gila-gila, background lawa, kasar lah, parents dia lukis, aku lukis lah lembu. Dah bila sampai lembu nampak macam kucing. So bila cikgu tengok, wow, this is so abstract that orang tak boleh nak fikir what is it for the first time tau. So disebabkan itu, Stella satu.
Elegant.
Yes, it's so elegant sebab dia suruh abstract art yang freestyle. Tapi yang ni semua orang tu bukan abstract. Dia seorang je benda ni weh. What is this? So aku rasa for the first few Stellas, next few Stellas will be accidental Stella. Yang benda macam macam ni boleh dapat Stella. Yang
kalau
tapi yang aku study
aku jadi
gila-gila
Damien,
tu
aku
tak
lagi
dapat.
Marah kot. Accidental Stella, that is it.
Yes, that is part.
Kau kan macam puki
Makin lama dia makin bengang. Tapi dia punya accidental Stella, aku suspect lah it will be the type of Stella yang di mana Damien tengok pun siot lah. Kenapa aku tak fikir macam tu? Yelah sebab Anya is trying hard and dia fail. Tapi bila dia fail, it become a Stella. So I suspect the next few Stellas will be like this. But akan ada satu point when karakter dia akan berubah. That means from that point onwards, dia akan ada more Stellas which is more concrete lah. What it can be, I do not know sebab ni karakter aku. So we have to see lah. I'm actually looking forward to like kalau dia dah sampai 6 Tonito kan. Betul Lloyd macam like bagi 2 Tonito ni kenapa anak aku ni bodoh sangat. Lagi 2 lagi dia kena expel kan bila sampai 8. Yeah.
Yes, you will be expelled.
So she is probably going to be the imperial scholar yang paling banyak Tonito lah. So she is going to set records left and right for the right and wrong reasons. It'll be very funny.
I'm
Just to
also
be
surprised that the Tonito doesn't even out by the Stella.
Tak.
Maksudnya they're not they don't minus each other out. I'm quite surprised.
I just wanted to remind that the Tonito kan, Stella kan you can gain them 1 at a time tau, but Tonito you can get 4 at a time tau. Remember the on previous episode the guy kata she's lucky kan, I didn't give her like 3 or 4 Tonitos because tumbuh Damien tau. Just one because she stood up for Becky. So Anya doesn't have to fail 7 times. She only has to fail 1 major time kan to get expelled lah. I'm pretty sure if she killed someone right, tu dia kena buang lah. That's an automatic 10 Tonitos or something like that lah.
Belalut tu. Aja dia memang belalut tu.
Tapi itulah, I mean, we're probably going to see her get Tonitos which is like sepatutnya 3. Tetapi sebab dia buat something yang mendapatkan Tonito but because of benda lain. Dia mempertahankan kawan dia. Ataupun mungkin dia tumbuk cikgu sebab cikgu tu bully student lain. No. That kind of thing is going to be the roller coaster emotions yang kita akan start tengok lah. Patutnya dia tak dapat Tonito untuk tu. Tapi sebab cikgu tu terpaksa, okay lah, bagi minimum 1 je. It's very funny.
I think you have too much expectation for Anya lah. I don't see her having that much potential lah.
My next question is, does it mean every season 1 Tonito, or maybe we're gonna see, ataupun a Stella, or are we gonna see multiple Stellas in 1 season? Apakah spekulasi anda?
Me, I think it could go either way tau. I'm pretty sure the next season kan she's gonna get 1 or 2 Stella, or at least somebody get 1 or 2 Stella, maybe Damien, maybe Becky, just to make things interesting tau. But she'll definitely get Tonito every season lah. I'm pretty sure of that lah.
Yes, probably there will be seasons where dia tak dapat Stella langsung.
Yes.
So Lloyd akan like, anak aku bodoh ni.
Oh my god. Dah lah bos dia minta dalam 4 bulan je. Itu lagi
gila. That's why mengarut lah. It's definitely going to be a whole year because they're going to milk the whole school life punya festival, sport festival, culture festival. Barulah there's a lot of story time. And as we know, target 4 bulan tu memang mengarut lah.
Lu kau mengarut, dah dapat dah.
Misha Wood tak berpijak dia punya harta lah.
Misha Wood says get 1 Stella in 4 months. She already got it.
Oh no. I think Misha Wood says get all 8 in 4 months or something like that.
All 8 in 4 months. Okay. That one is not possible.
Sebab tu dia macam okay, she hasn't met Anya yet, so nasib baik she hasn't met Anya yet. Itulah. Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita akan ke klip menarik kita yang kedua. Alright, so segmen kedua ni adalah tentang Starlight Anya Reward. Ni next level shit juga ni. Jadi kita ada 3 soalan dalam segmen ini. Soalan pertama adalah untuk Andri. Apakah pendapat anda tentang conversation about money outflow di antara Lloyd Forger bersama handlernya Misha Wood? Adakah pelan Desmond untuk perang di antara Ostania versus Vestalis semakin dipercepatkan? I don't understand. Were they talking about duit dalam Vestalis spy agency yang makin banyak expenditure, ke they talking about the Ostanian side? So I kind of got lost there. So silakan.
Okay, being someone from the accounting line, I'm speaking of experience kan, whether a country or a company is doing some major movement to acquire a company or another country nak pergi serang the country, right? They must allocate resources tau. So I assume kan, Sherwood can inform Twilight that okay, Australia has been making a lot of purchases, making a lot of payments, money, spending a lot of shit. We suspect that they are trying to, build up an army to get ready for another war, another major offensive, whatever that is after the so-called upper ceasefire. So they basically, that's why maybe she said we need 4 months to get Operation Sprix, I forget the name. Sprix. To be met lah in 4 months, dapat all 8 Stellas. Actually, that is okay. Memang it makes sense, but you have to understand, Australia, right? They portray this country as a evil, corrupt regime, tau. A lot of money tukar tangan cepat banyak kan for that particular country kan, may be an indication kan of a country that is corrupt. A lot of people are getting paid, paying more for projects and stuff. So memang the cost yang incur kan is astronomical than what is used to in compared to other countries tau. You don't have to say much lah. Even our country kan, I'm pretty sure the government is spending a lot more than what they claim to be lah. Okay. And this is what they are worried about Australia. They're worried about Australia building a new army. But it is not a correct indication. Australia could be a corrupt country. It could be an authoritarian country, but still corrupt, macam North Korea. I'm pretty sure North Korea kan, they preach about equality and socialist lifestyle. But you look at the generals, the Politburo members, they're all fucking rich. So it's not a good indication. Maybe the extra money goes to the pockets. I'm pretty sure West Studies tak kisah. They're just worried that the leadership has money. So either some point kan, either the economy going to break down and then they baru je betul-betul go to war just to divert attention. So basically, right now the things are still 50-50 now. They're still not sure kan war is coming or war is not coming. What they're sure now kan is Desmond Donovan is making moves. And possibly kan the indication kan from the whole story in this particular part kan, if you notice kan, there's a lot of Becky Black Belt dengan Anya punya interaction now.
Yeah.
Becky Black Belt punya father is the major arms dealer in Australia.
In Australia. So you think
Australia.
she's going to be related in season 2 ataupun second core of season 1?
Yeah, everyone keeps expecting in the end kan, Damien's going to feel betrayed by Anya, which is true if they found out about the truth, because that's what she is doing right now. She's betraying the trust of everyone in school. She's lying to them all, just like her father lying to about the situation of him and the daughter lah, Anya. But you never think much of Becky dengan Anya punya dynamic tau. What will happen kan if Becky kan, her only friend in this series kan, betul-betul kawan kan, finds out that she's not just another pawn in Anya's punya plan kan, for Westerly's punya intelligence game. It's going to be heartbreaking to see dia punya friendship pecah, because this friendship kan is actually much more important than whatever romance bullshit kan you're thinking about Damien now. Because when it comes to Becky dengan Anya kan, they basically this close since day one Anya step foot in the institute the Eden Academy. So I'm pretty sure at the end of the series kan, a lot of the problems that we cause kan will come from Becky's side. And I'm not even surprised kan if Becky punya father right is the main antagonist for this whole series tau. It's like the Becky's father is like Destro,
Gila.
Mas
That'd
and
be
the
nice because they've been building up the Becky Anya relationship since I think episode yang dia start sekolah tu.
Yeah.
Since day one.
just imagine they build up like Desmond Donovan macam Hitler kan, but
Yeah.
actually he's just a puppet figurehead for Becky's father.
Oh damn.
That makes a better plot if you ask me. You don't
I
expect
like
kan, actually the main villain for the whole series is the protagonist punya best friend's father.
Fuck.
But that's my take lah. Maybe Kudo gonna correct me and say,
Dia akan
no.
ketawa. Aku dah baca sampai chapter 9. Apa? Tengkuban nombor 9.
I could be
think
wrong.
That makes sense.
Hmm.
I think that makes a lot of sense because Anya will likely be able to join kawan dia Becky punya most likely inner circle of friends or pergi rumah dia. And she be like going around, why are they talking about like big guns? Why are they talking about weapons and everything? So a typical strategy ni RPG punya strategi lah. When you nak menipu orang, you akan put somebody very obviously, this guy buat jahat ni, buat jahat. But the real puppet string controllers might be just using them as a figurehead. So dalam case ni, it's portrayed so much, Mr. Donovan ni jahat. And what are we missing? Siapa yang karakter yang kat belakang tu? Awal-awal macam tu lah, macam Ari mention, bapa Becky is the arms dealer punya ni, the weapons manufacturer punya side. So for all we know, Donovan ni is just a rich idiot, or he is in fear of his own life. That's why dia selalu tak show up, not because he has power, tapi sebab dia tak ada power. So that's why dia macam like, takutlah aku nak masuk ni. Are you sure I'm safe or not? You know, going to public like this, you put me in a position. No. You just be a minister. You every month you could take duit. You know, show up, meet all these dignified people yang scholar yang terbaik-baik ni. So you will feel safe. So I rasa nanti there will be a trip to Becky punya house first. So there's a lot of question marks that will come out from there dulu. Because Lord is not going to miss the opportunity. Benda tu is a treasure trove of information juga. So it's more natural for them to go visit Becky. You know, mungkin they have a jamuan makan, or the easiest will be a birthday party lah. Anya, Starlight Anya, can you come and visit my birthday party? You know, it's like boleh datang, bawa anjing and everything. Then from Anya, she starts getting all this information tau. All these people chit-chatting about things, tapi dalam kepala dia thinking about different things. So Anya is going to like, macam mana kau nak beritahu bapak aku ni ya? It's like, because the fact that she was thinking of, I want to use my powers to get the right answers, pun dia fikir bila bapak dia cakap, tapi kalau tiba-tiba skor dia jadi tinggi, nanti orang ingat dia ni ada magic ke apa kan? Dia like,
suspicious. Sebelum ni kau dapat 7% je, tiba-tiba kau dapat 100%. Yeah, it will look very suspicious.
Itulah. That's why it's like, although dia punya approach was to give, you know, bagi result or temper, macam mana kau dapat skor tinggi tiba-tiba kan?
By the way, fact check Kudo kata yang bukan parents yang mandi tu, tapi parents yang maybe at the beginning tu. He was saying that not the swimming adults, but the parents group at the start. Masa dia orang jumpa nurse tu, lepas tu nurse cakap, hi, today is the parent student volunteer day. So maybe those parents were talking about, oh my god, ada budak Indian Academy selamatkan budak. So yeah, that's
itulah anak siapa? Anak budak rambut pink ni.
Itulah. At the same time,
but I do not want to be correct, but I feel like my theory could be correct lah. But I'm 50-50 sure about it lah. Other 50, I hope I'm wrong, because I do not want this to end up like the Mandarin punya story from Iron Man 2.
Betul.
Yeah.
It's just a puppet and then actually orang lain yang jahat.
Kudo
juga menambah that he thinks that one thing we haven't discussed all this while is that Anya is most likely a product of the Australian government. Anya is only supporting Lloyd because she is a child and has all to lose if she goes back to the orphanage. Well, kalau by Tengkubon nombor 9 pun kita still tak tahu siapa yang experiment on Anya. I don't know man, tell me when you read it in like Tengkubon nombor 10 ke 11 ke 15 ke. I look forward.
Dia punya training tu is part of the reason why dia malas tu.
Because she can
Because dia dah kasih kena dera, you know. You must practice, you must read, you bring peace to the world. So macam like dia nak main pun tak boleh, nak buat apa benda dia buat pun tak boleh. So now is an extreme reaction lah. Like under my parents punya my new parents pun tak habis suruh aku belajar je, aku lah alah stress. But then because because she can read minds kan, I suspect that's why she lari, because she suspected she can read the minds of dia punya researchers, and maybe they were planning to use her for world peace, and yet it was something else. But Lloyd, dia boleh dengar Lloyd punya true feelings. It's like, I'm to save the kids of the world and everything. So she's like, yes, I support. So aku belajar jugalah walaupun aku tak faham, aku pening.
Betul. I kind of like walaupun dia bodoh macam mana pun, she still ada niat murni tu. World peace.
Yes.
Semua benda pun.
Peace.
Kalau aku buat macam ni, world peace. Dia terbawa-bawa Lloyd punya idea. So soalan seterusnya adalah untuk Duan. Apakah pendapat anda tentang Anya yang semakin naik tocak sehingga kan tidak endahkan panggilan Becky selain sekiranya dia dipanggil Starlight Anya. Dia paling kelakar. Silakan.
Cepat lagi kelakar. Sebab macam mana cakap, kita tak expect Anya punya perangai dia totally change, 180 change. Macam before this dia macam dia cuma dah bodoh apa semua, dia baik dengan Becky apa semua. Lepas tu pula macam mana cakap, dia pandemik dengan kaya pada dia. At first dia macam merenah diri tau. Dia sedar ada family miskin apa semua, tak ada apa. Parent pula bukan parent betul. Tapi somehow lepas tu pula Becky ni dah duk her only friend tau. Lepas tu bila dia dapat Starlight, macam seolah-olah macam dia bully pula Becky ni tu. Macam dia totally switch tau karakter dia. Dapat Starlight sudah panggil nama Star. Dah lah budak tu lagi kaya pada kau, lagi pandai pada kau semua kan. Tapi kau sebabkan ni Starlight kau terus inilah dia manusia cepat berubah. Walaupun dia buat perkara baik, tapi dia perangai dia dah, tapi faham lah sebab dia budak-budak kan. So dia macam dia tak peduli. Yang best Becky boleh layan. Hanya dia boleh layan kata. Dia ada hak tak nak layan sebab dia lagi kaya, dia boleh pandai apa semua kan. Dia tak perlu pun, tapi sebab kat Anya memang dia sampai tahap dia dah fame, dia dah popular tau. Semua orang dah kenal dia, daripada orang semua dah kenal dia. So Becky pun dia macam jadi kan betul kan, Becky tak suka Anya ni, kata Anya bodoh lah, kalah hati kan, dia bodoh lah nak gunakan Anya ni apa. Sehingga karakter dah bertukar, dia dah macam acknowledge Anya, yang Anya ni macam lagi superior pada dia. Dia jadi secondary pula. Dia kata Anya Starlight lah, dia ikut Anya apa semua. Dia
kita boleh dapat 100 kawan pasal ramai orang kenal Stella. Kita boleh dapat 100 kawan.
Mula-mula kan Becky yang nak jadi the attention of the class kan. Kalau tak dia nak jadi yang paling popular. Sekarang dah tukar, tapi dia boleh get along juga. Supposedly dia macam patutnya dia agak Anya macam rival lah kan. Macam Damien agak Anya macam rival dia. Kenapa dia dapat dulu, kenapa dia soalan semua kan. Tapi Becky boleh pula berkawan dengan Anya. Itulah aku rasa macam betul lah cakap Syaz dengan Airi. Kemungkinan Becky ni ada some part yang kita tak tahu lagi lah. Sebab dia sangat rapat dengan Anya. At first dia macam agak Anya tu macam budak bodoh, macam competition. Sekarang dia macam dia dah terima Anya tapi macam bias artificial. Kita tak sure lah kan. Kalau ada macam diorang cakap, macam saya cakap cerita lagi menarik lah. Lepas tu pula aku rasa buat apa lagi kelakar apa tau. Selama ni Lloyd apa semua nak kejar bapak Damien kan. Bila dia sekali bapak Damien memang tak tahu apa. Bodoh dia tak ada kena-kena dengan spy ke apa ke. Tak ada kena benda pun. Punya bapak si Kaki yang Yang sebenarnya kan ada ni kan.
Plot twist.
Plot twist lah orang kata kan. So sekarang ni memang kita macam tak tahu apa-apa lagi. Dia kejar-kejar dengan Damien ni punya bapak dia pun macam muka je jahat kan, mata besar pun kan. Dia memang tak tahu apa-apa. So tak tahu lah. So Anya punya backstory pun kita tak tahu lagi. Aku mengharapkan nanti banyak reveal banyak. Anya sekarang karakter Anya ni dah sangat best tau, sangat perfect, semua orang dah suka. Sekarang kita nak tahu backstory dia pula. Sebab dia banyak misteri lagi ni, tapi maybe dia nak simpan lah kan. Bagi semua kan habis pula cerita kan.
Kena simpan lah sikit. Sekarang kita baru dekat Tankubon nombor 3. By Tankubon nombor 9 pun kau still tak tahu tentang Anya.
Betul. Bagus juga ada simpan lah kan. Bagi narik sikit.
I think it will be fun.
Yeah.
I think it will be fun kalau one of the ex-researchers tiba-tiba become a new transfer teacher. So Anya bilang, dia ni ke? Lepas tu teacher tu pergi tengok Anya. Oh, okay. Macam like, dia tahu ke aku ni? Alamak, kenapa I cannot read this particular person punya mind? Wow, that will be mind-blowing weh.
Counter.
Dia jadi macam Harry Potter kan. You must protect your mind. Kalau tidak, the dark one can read your mind. So like, wow, that will be interesting.
By the way, apa pendapat korang tentang Anya yang nak reward yang tak berpijak di bumi nyata? I want a castle. Ataupun I want a peanut for 1 year. apa pendapat kau?
This is literally dia punya perangai yang dia ni ingat dia pandai tapi dia masih budak. Kan? It's like aku nak peanut. Aku suka peanut setahun. Becky macam like everyday kau boleh makan peanut. Kau risau apa? You know, you can eat peanut all the time. Like, don't you want something special? Kau nak castle.
Please.
It's just consistent with dia punya karakter. Dia ni memang it's like aku ni dia masih budak. Regardless of how we try to look at it, dia masih budak lah. Dia punya dreams of what dia want tu memang sebiji macam budak. I ingatkan dia nak pony ke, you know, dia nak bicycle ke, tak ada, nak castle. Wih, manalah Lloyd tak stress, macam manalah aku nak dapat bajet macam ni.
Yeah, but I guess we will discuss the reward further.
Yalah,
Duan.
Aku rasa itulah bezanya impian budak miskin dengan budak kaya. Dia memang miskin, dia nak benda simple, dia suka peanut, dia tak tahu nak apa. Bila dia baca mind si Becky, dia nampak Becky punya imagination kan, pony lah, apalah, mainan lah, apa semua. Baru dia nampak. Selama ni dia pun tak tahu, benda tu ke yang budak orang kaya kena perlu ada. Dia tak tahu. Itulah beza dia budak kaya dengan budak miskin. Bila dia ni dia terus kasa sebab dia tak tahu. Dia punya kasa pun tak boleh. Macam tu lah.
Betul. Kasa tu because of dia punya past tu, dia seronok dengan father dia
pergi kasa tu ya. You were saying, Andri?
Yeah, I'm glad Shazli mention apa yang Becky dengan Anya punya dynamics lah. It makes us appreciate kan Becky punya karakter more tau, because I notice kan Becky does not have to lepak with Anya that much tau, because just me looking at the punya interaction kan make me feel dumber tau, because of all the stupid things apa Anya has been talking about tau. Oh, I want peanut, and then Becky will like senyap, feeling apa macam satu brain cell dah mati, and then I want castle, 10 more brain cell mati. I mean, she's a bro tau, okay? I mean, bila semua orang kutuk dia kan, she defend, and then bila dia cakap benda bodoh ni kan, dia sabar. I'm like, oh Becky, kesabaran tahap Nabi ni.
Kau tahu, aku rasa kan Andy is actually Becky tau. Kesabaran Andy, tengok kan, dia rela tengok dan review dengan korang cerita yang dia nyampah kau tahu. And dia faham Becky ni expression so well tau. It's like wow.
Becky macam watching Why the Last Man tau.
Dia macam tahan je lah. Aduh, pedas. Alright, that brings us to the last question of this segment. Untuk Shaz, apakah pendapat anda tentang reaksi classmates ANYA yang tidak puas hati kerana dia dapat rekod satu Stella secepat mungkin tahun ni. Sampai kata ANYA cheating lah, family dia sogok Eden Academy lah. Nasib baik Damien defend nama baik Eden Academy dan juga ANYA. So silakan.
I think itu memang reaction yang natural lah, because it is sorry sorry, kuda buat lawak bodoh aku terus long. Henry is the long lost older brother of Becky. Okay, I think it's natural for budak-budak to feel jealous of other kids, especially kalau dia kena praise for something. Memang this is normal lah. I tak ingat masa tadika dulu there was no real orang yang kena praise and whatnot. And masa sekolah rendah onwards tu there was no real outstanding punya achievement awards except for hari anugerah for budak-budak kecemerlangan whatever kan. Tapi kita mana nak pergi, sebab kita bukan budak-budak cemerlang, dan kita kenapa nak pergi? Tak payah pergi lah. So maybe that was secara tak langsung our reaction of a bit of jealousy and like dia bukan kawan aku lah, tak payah pergi. So in this case it's natural, but Damien punya reaction was a minor surprise for me, sebab that is the acknowledgement, that is how someone will react bila dia acknowledge someone as a true rival. Kalau kita tengok cerita shonen kan, you akan ada the hero character and you akan hero character number 2. So diorang ni bila the hero character, dia macam Goku dengan Vegeta lah, dengan Dragon Ball, senang cerita kan. Dia macam like your power is not this weak Goku, kau jangan buat lawak bodoh boleh tak? That kind of thing. Dia dah tahu that people have acknowledged you as strong. So it's like, what is this? What are you doing? Kenapa kau tak percaya dengan the process, that kind of thing. So dalam kes ni, okay. So that as dia punya ni lah, the defense of ANYA ni, it goes to show that dia 100% percaya dengan sekolah tu tau. And that is why he is so into it, and benda-benda macam tu is not something that can just sesenang-senangnya bagi Stella, secara tak langsung telling us that just because you menang dalam dodgeball you're not going to get a Stella. It's not something that cheap to give away. So itulah, it's going to be interesting to see how other Stellas will be given, and most likely yes, I agree dengan Andy, the others are going to start getting Stellas too. So it might be a very special class. So bila Becky dapat, Damien dapat, Cik Starlight ni tak boleh lah nak belagak lagi lah. Aku dah ada Stella sekarang, I don't have to call you Starlight hanya ni mau lah. Terus dia like, oh no, kan. Damien bercakap, kau ingat kau seorang je ada. Lagilah dia sekali.
Betul. It's gonna heat up.
So I think it is the acknowledgement of a rival. Dia dah finally admit that this ANYA fella ni is an actual threat on his way to become the first scholar, imperial scholar dalam dia punya grade.
Betul.
Tapi aku setuju dengan Shazli punya interpretation, dan dia kata macam mana acknowledgement daripada dua watak shonen, ada hero dengan seki hero. Benda ni memang betul, macam Goku Vegeta, Naruto Sasuke, Sakuragi dengan Rokawa semua kan. Kau kena tengok apa persamaan dia selain daripada orang ni rival dan acknowledgement. Seorang tu bakat, talent, seorang lagi bodoh tapi dia cocok rapat bakat tu. Itu yang buatkan yang bakat tu, yang talent tu bengang, irritating. Macam mana Vegeta tak suka Goku sebab dia berbakat, dia prince. Goku yang bodoh ni boleh cocok dia, boleh lebih dia. Sama tu Sasuke tak suka Naruto. Dia ni memang talent dan Uchiha. Tapi Naruto kerja kuat semua sama level. Macam tu dengan Rokawa. Sukaragi tu tak erti nak baling bola baling bola nak skor tau. Sukaragi dia tak erti nak baling basketball tu untuk masuk, dia tak erti.
Jump shot.
Lepas tu dia tak erti. Dia erti selendang kan. Dia tak erti bola biasa, dia tak erti. Lepas tu dia nak kata dia label Rokok. Kau faham perasaan Rokok mesti menyigap gila. Tapi somehow memang sebabkan dia team menang lah apalah. Memang itulah situasi Damien. Dia tahu Anya ni bodoh, tapi somehow dia dah overcome, dia dah dapat Stella dulu lah apalah. Itu perasaan bila genius dengan apa yang bodoh tapi sama level lah. Memang benda ni memang sentiasa repeated dalam shonen. Dan which is good lah, formula yang bagus. Udah banyak kali pun semua orang suka.
Yeah, except for the extra fact that Damien suka pada Anya, macam how Sasuke suka pada Naruto lah. Yeah.
Aku tak tengok Naruto.
Naruto, they were fighting one episode like that lah.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yang slam dunk Naruto, Sakuragi dengan Rukawa tu, I still remember that one line. Bila Sakuragi was down ke apa ke, dia cakap, there is nobody who has guarded me better than you. Dia bayangkan tau, dia dah lawan at national level ke apa ni dengan macam-macam orang, tak ada orang yang pernah work harder to get past better than you. Although he did get past lah, which is why lepas tu Sakuragi macam like, aku bukan bakat.
Bangga.
1v1 dia kalah teruk.
Itulah. I really miss Slam Dunk. Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah segmen ini dan kita akan ke plot point menarik kita yang terakhir. Alright, jadi segmen ketiga kita adalah tentang new family member, loyal dog. So dalam segmen ni aku ada satu soalan je untuk semua panelis. Apakah pendapat anda tentang the potensi of a new addition to the Forger family, seekor anjing, kerana Anya masih ingin plan B berjaya, iaitu Damien ajak Anya dan family-nya ke rumah untuk berjumpa Desmond. Dia cara dia imagine tu macam, kau ada anjing tak? Kau ada anjing tak? Dia tanya macam selama je. Lepas tu dia baca, dia ada anjing dia nama Max. Okay, aku kena ada anjing, lepas tu Max akan jadi kawan. Betul siap. World peace. By the way, kita juga nampak macam satu segmen di mana nampak anjing yang mereka bakal adopt tu macam ada dark past je. Alah, tuan dia seorang spy, seorang lagi assassin, and then seorang lagi telepath. And then kau dapat anjing tu pun special juga kan. So, apakah pendapat korang? Will we see it in next episode? So, kita mulakan dengan Andri, silakan.
I look at the preview. I don't think we'll see the dog in next episode. Maybe next season. Kudo said we're probably gonna get your pain in the ass episode next episode. I don't see it that way because I terbaca that particular comic and it's not that. Okay, memang confirm the dog will be part of family. Of course, it's gonna not be a normal dog. Lloyd nak spy dog masuk dekat the family, so he's probably going to go and have to sleep with Miss Sherwood. Please give me a super dog. No way. You have to be my bitch for 2 nights. So okay.
Kau punya imagination. Kalah aja.
Yo, sorry, I'm going business trip for 2 days.
Yang
Okay.
Yo lagi he wanted a cute dog tapi boleh pegang pisau, betul boleh bunuh orang.
Yeah, the dog from Persona 3. Yes. Yeah. But I tell you honestly, I think the dog is probably either a dog yang ada telepathic powers or a dog tapi otak dia manusia, some sort of a freak scientific punya experiment.
Wow.
Macam yang full brother alchemist tu, except for Chimera kan, they put the dog punya brain inside human body or human brain inside dog body, something like that lah. So that's my guess. It's either a psychic dog or a human dog. That's my take on it.
That's cool. Seterusnya silakan Duan. By the way, overlay ni lah cover Tenkubon nombor 4 ya. So most likely kita akan nampak dalam second core of season 1 lah.
Yeah.
Kalau season 1 ni will continue beyond.
It's on October, right?
Yeah, it's in October ya.
Habislah My Hero Academia, habislah.
Kalah.
Habislah.
Setiap minggu akan kalah dengan Anya. Silakan Duan.
Maksud aku macam hari juga, kemungkinan anjing ni mutant kot. Apa macam romantic alchemist kan. Romantic alchemist kan campur, tapi tu ganas sangat lah kalau yang tu. Tapi sebab macam anjing yang sama breed tau. Macam besar dia punya size kan. Aku tak sure lah. Maybe lah. Macam sama
Lepas
breed
tu
sikit.
anjing-anjing lain dalam scene tu ganas gila tau. Bila nak minta makanan kan.
Semua ganas.
Tapi yang ni macam
Betul, dia seorang
yang ni macam laid
Dia
back.
seorang
Ini macam
dia seekor je. Aku rasa anjing ni, kalau kau tengok gaya dia punya coolness tu kan, dia emong yang kadang-kadang, lepas tu dia pakai bow tie. Kemungkinan anjing ni macam butler tau. Macam butler, dia macam helping. Dia biasa tuan dia spy ke apa, power, dia macam butler. Dia anjing yang sangat high class. Aku tak baca manga sampai sini. Tapi aku main agak-agak lah, maybe Kudo boleh confirm ke dia. Tapi nanti macam spoiler pula kan. So kita main lah kan. Kemungkinan anjing ni memang mesti ada special lah, takkan tak special. Kalau tak tekan masuk dalam apa.
Ada orang kata the dog used to bomb the city. What the fuck?
Oh, nampak. Macam mana boleh boss ni? Maknanya dia train dog lah. Dia train dog.
Lepas tu Kudo cakap, oh spoiler. Spoiler.
Nampak. Spoiler itulah K1G nampak. Dia mesti ada kena-guna jugalah. Yang special. So kita tak apalah, kita enjoy lah. Tak nak spoiler lah. Tengok apa jadi.
Okay. Shaz, apakah harapan kau untuk anjing yang cute ni? Jadi cover for Tengkuban nombor 4. Silakan.
Aku rasa the whole family is a family penipu. So anjing pun akan jadi penipu juga. The whole theme of the ANYA punya family is a family of penipu. Satu menipu that dia ni spy, dia bukan spy. Satu menipu yang dia ni bukan assassin. Satu ni pula menipu yang dia ni bukan genius. So most likely going on with that theme, the dog pun akan jadi penipu. So kalau you tengok dia punya looks dia ni kan, macam chill, relax kan. Dia pakai bow tie, you know, like apa rush. Kita relax, hidup relax. Tapi sekali dia kejar orang, is a well trained killer lah. So I think it is going to be the level macam Rottweiler attack dog punya level of keganasan. Tapi macam like outwardly dia macam like, kenapa nak stress, kita relax, hidup ni kan panjang, you know, why nak berebut untuk makan, dan dia akan bagi makan tu, jangan stress, kita relax.
Kalau anjing tu macam Garfield would be funny lah. Macam anjing.
Ya, dia macam alah, macam like doggy, dia like, nak makan ke? Dia buat muka macam peranyak. Dah lah ANYA ni boleh read minds, tapi animals dia tak boleh read 100% sangat. Dia macam like boleh get your emotions and whatnot. So this dog is probably going to be a smart dog.
Persoalan dia Shazli, adakah hanya boleh baca fikiran anjing? Kalau dia boleh baca, apa yang dia boleh baca? Ada woof ke?
Tak tahulah.
Ke?
Dia manage to soothe the lembu kan, like yosh. So kalau dia boleh fikirkan what the dog wants, dia akan macam like, it's like, nak makan ke? Ni bukan wagyu. Itu dia pandang tempat lain. Wah, ANYA macam like, ni daging mahal ni. Kau dia tak makan ke? Macam like, nah, pergi kejar kayu. Kau ingat aku ni siapa? Dia tak bergerak dah. Dia diri situ kan. Lepas tu ANYA stress. So there's going to be some conversation. Dia macam, dog ni lebih menyerupai orang yang bijaksana. So macam like, kau ingat aku ni anjing ke? Kau tu anjing lah weh. Kau memang anjing lah. Kau kejar bola, kejar ni, bukan like, saya ada nama lah. Lagi stress aja kan. Because dia seorang je yang boleh dengar anjing tu punya thoughts. So like, macam like, kenapa ANYA ni selepas dapat anjing lagi stress hidup dia kan? Stress orang pula tu.
Tidak lebih funny man. Kalau jadi macam tu lebih funny.
But would be funny kan if the dog actually kan is a cat. Macam apa Shazli kan is dog penipu kan. I'm not a dog, I'm a cat.
Saya kucing.
Ah.
Where's my
better ya
ball?
kan?
Where's my ball of yarn?
I identify myself as a tree. Lagi bagus.
Lagi sial.
It's going to be fun when we finally see the personality of this dog. I'm pretty sure dia ni jenis anjing yang macam like, ikut kau lah. Aku tak nak dengar cakap kau. Macam like, it's so annoying. So barulah Anya tahu, oh ini perasaannya bila bapak aku suruh aku baca, aku tak nak baca. Baik daddy saya baca sekarang. So Anya tengok je kan, dia dengar cakap bapak dia sekarang.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately aku rasa macam Andri cakap lah, we have to wait until October baru kita dapat tengok this new addition to the family.
Yeah, but there's a lot of potential lah actually. Can you imagine kan Anya punya dog besar ni jumpa dengan anjing Damien and then they had sex, or anjing besar ni kan jumpa anjing Becky kan dan dia makan anjing kecil tu. The potential storyline is endless tau.
Aduh.
Because Anya
Dia
kata
masuk mulut dapat ekor je.
Terbaik.
baik.
Ya, seterusnya DXN Hokage mengatakan anjing ni mesti jadi komedi nanti. Ya, kita tak jumpa lagi. We have to wait until October. Tapi expectations already there. Alright guys, so dengan itu berakhirlah 3 plot menarik daripada episod minggu ini. Sekarang kita bakal membincangkan harapan kami bagi episod this weekend. Alright, so sebelum kita membincangkan harapan kita ada special message daripada Kudo di UK. So jom kita mainkan harapan dia bagi episod season finale Spy Family Core 1.
Konnichiwa minasang. Apa lagi nak dikatakan? Wow, gila. Reaksi satu perenggan pesta gelagat ANYA Forger. Apa taknya? Ya, dengan muka serius dia, tak nak study, lepas tu nangis. Tu ada hati nak game, lepas tu lukis lembu dengan confident sekali. Main biola macam violoncello, tu nangis lagi. Tak boleh buat kerja, tu takut Yo remukkan tulang rusuk dia. Tapi yang paling best, self-inserting herself in made-up scenarios, all with the same outcome. But at the end of the day, kita tahu siapa MVP. Dan watak yang bakal kita temui dalam core 2 bulan Oktober ni, I got one phrase for you. Steven Spielberg's Minority Report. Now just some short tidbits as I usually do in these short videos. Omurice, makanan kegemaran Anya in a few of the episodes, baik kat sekolah atau kat restoran. Ni makanan barat inverted commas ala Jepun. Kalau pergi kat Jepun kat mana-mana ada jual, tapi kalau nak tunjuk kita ada cloud, kita makan kat Kichi di Kyoto. Nak buat sendiri resepi banyak ada kat YouTube, tapi pada any viewers yang duduk Klang Valley, there's a place in section 17 that sells good omurice. Minta sos demi glass. Tapi kalau nak nama kedai tu saya tak nak sebut lah, kita bukan tempat sponsor pun. So kalau nak sebut nama kedai, contact BuzzPOP. Tapi kalau susah sangat nak cari omurice ke, nak buat omurice, order je lah nasi goreng Pattaya kat Vichu. Sylvia Sherwood, handler to Lloyd, is voiced by Kaida Yuko. Dia seorang seiyu yang banyak melakonkan watak yang supporting lah. But she is known to be Claire Redfield in Biohazard Infinite Darkness. Series ni essentially is Resident Evil in Japan. Among her most famous supporting roles is a character in Andre's favorite series, Ikitosen. She voices a supporting role by the name of Ryoko Shime. She's in the current Ishin Ikitosen that came out this year and a few of the other old OVAs. Harapan bagi episod 12, so she's Penguin Parker atau Penguin Park. Nampak gayanya one of the 2 predictions I buat in the past video came true. Episod 12 ni akan diadaptasikan daripada Extra Mission 1 yang boleh kita baca dekat at the end of volume 2, and dia pernah dipublish dalam Weekly Shonen Jump sebagai one shot. Dan nampak gayanya daripada teaser snippet at the end of the episode 11, we are gonna get a bit from likely a short mission 1, which is from volume 4. Essentially basically ni outing keluarga Forger ke aquarium dan Penguin Park. Ada penguin. Title episode macam santai, tapi you know with this family, shit happens. But yeah, I'm sure we'll enjoy it when we watch it next Saturday. Well, that's it. Ijo desu. Mata atore.
Nice. Gila weh. Anjing boleh minority report. Weh, gila babi weh. Anjing boleh
Ada
read
mission. Ada mission tu.
Itulah. So nampaknya kita akan hanya nampak tu Oktober. But apakah harapan korang bagi Mission 12 Penguin Park? Kita mulakan dengan Andri. This is going to be another excursion. Silakan.
Yeah. Filler, not so filler episode. I hope for the usual things. I hope for more MILF action, more Miss Sherwood. Of course, we get some this episode. Hopefully, a bit more next episode. But I'm hoping we get more comedic value from for episode 12. Because I don't see Lloyd doing much comedy. It's mostly ANYA yang buat comedy. I was hoping for more action next episode. So that's my harapan ikhlas. And going forward October, I hope they will continue on with this momentum. Studio Wit and what's the other studio? Cloverworks. Keep up the good work. Actually, I think they will not drop their punya performance lah. I don't think they can fail at this point. So for every episode kan, it's actually 9 above punya rating now. But I hope going forward they keep up the good work, because October is a heavy hitter this year. Overlord is out. Apa lagi out? My Hero Academia. That's gonna fail. Apa lagi? There's a lot of good titles coming out in October. Yeah, so they better not scheme on the effort lah. That's my harapan.
I foresee bulan Oktober nanti, if bases are loaded and kita hanya ada satu slot untuk anime, we are gonna flip setiap 2 minggu maybe kita cover Spy Family, and then the other week kita cover My Hero Academia atau Overlord. Kita tengok macam mana. We'll see how the scheduling works lah. Macam tu lah. By the way, Kudo mengatakan bahawa Wit dan juga Cloverworks dah combine jadi studio Joanne. So hope for good things. Nice. Dan jangan lupa Chainsaw Man pun akan ada ni. Wow, gila babi
Chainsaw Man pula.
Tu lah, banyak cover ni. Banyak cover.
Anak gila tu.
Silakan tu.
Harapan.
Mission 12.
Forgot. Goblin Slayer season 2 coming out.
Okay lah. Nampaknya it will have to be a choice lah. Tapi I think Spy Family is a easy
Easy bet,
Easy lah.
Duan?
Harapan aku last episode kan untuk season ni.
Last episode.
Harapan aku
last episode untuk Core 1 season 1.
Core 1.
Bulan Oktober nanti ada Core 2 ya. Silakan.
So last episode ni hopefully ending dengan boom lah kan. Sebab walaupun di Core 1 kan, tapi penutup dia cantik lah. Tapi aku rasa aku rasakan kemungkinan tergantung lah penutup dia, sebab dia gini kan. So bila tergantung tu nak tunggu bulan Oktober, lama mat. Berapa lama nak tunggu kan. So jangan tergantung sangat lah buat kita terseksa. Tapi aku rasa mesti tergantung lah. Dia akan seksa fan.
Aku
sebab
rasa
apa
Kudu cakap ni extra mission. So basically it's dia macam filler episode atau
Filler, some sort.
Ya, dia tak ada kaitan dengan main plot. So it's gonna be dia tak gantung lah rasanya.
Oh, tak ada gantung. Okey, macam tu okey lah. Tapi either way, kalau pun filler, harap ending dengan cantik lah. Hopefully lah. So kita tak tahu apa, maknanya siapa yang macam manga pun tak tahu apa cerita sebab dia anime je. So hopefully dia akan ending dengan bagus lah. Dan harapan aku juga Kudu dapat beli t-shirt ni jugalah. Tak tahu kat UK ada ke tak. Maybe design lain ke. Hopefully Kudu dapat juga. All the best Kudu.
Nice. Alright, silakan Shaz. Harapan untuk Mission 12 Penguin Park.
I'm actually curious to see macam mana dia dapat penguin tu. Dan dia mesti ada nama on that penguin. Because penguin tu besar gila tau dia punya. But itulah, I'm curious nak tengok what will be Anya punya reaction when dia masuk ke aquarium tu nanti. Sebab dia can read the minds of animals on how deep dia punya mind reading tu, kita tak sure. But tak tahulah, mungkin dia boleh cakap, daddy ikan semua sedih. Macam lah, sudah, anak aku ni pula cakap apa pula kan. But yeah, I'm looking to see dia punya penguin punya ni. And I think it's a good call by the the animators, untuk dia orang letakkan this filler episode as the penamat for the first call for this year. So that the when the dog comes in, dia takkan macam kita dah dapat the dog and then kita tak sempat nak tengok the antics of the dog, apa anjing ni punya perangai, cara dia buat and so on. So I'm hoping not to see the dog yet lah in the next episode. So kalau it is really 100% the filler, or rather the extra mission, which I don't consider it filler lah because it should be canon kan, it will be able to push the hype of the new dog into the whole of the next call, because I'm pretty sure the dog is not just going to be a pet. Tiba-tiba tengok tu anjing tu pula pun macam boleh spy juga. Memang lagi best lah.
Boleh minority report bro, macam Agatha, boleh look at possible futures.
Lepas tu keluar all those diagram semua kan.
Lepas tu Kudo cakap, by the way, clue minority report bukan mind reading ya. Okay. Dah tunggu bulan 10 ni. Kau bagi spoiler macam ni pun macam kita ada makna bro. Bulan 10. Okay.
Kalau minority report dia cerita dia, kalau minority report dia cerita dia adalah orang tu prevent kejadian tu sebelum berlaku. Maknanya sebelum dia lakukan jenayah, dia dah ni dulu. Itulah konsep minority report.
The dog store a memory of the family. Remember sambil orang lain semua, anjing lain tengah kena tengking lah apa, diamlah kita nak bagi makanan. Anjing yang tengah relax ni, dia dah nampak family.
Betul. Lepas tu yang Tom Cruise pula, dia macam dia patut dia kena tangkap kan, sebab dia akan buat benda yang dia akan buat, membunuh kan. Tapi dia tak tahu benda kan, so dia kena cari apa yang dia akan buat tu. So minority report macam tense juga tak tahu lah benda kan.
Okay, bukan memory, premonition. I use the wrong word. Tapi ya aku tu.
Ada somebody yang mention dia tak tengok lagi Goblin Slayer. Summary dia is more of a mature anime. Karakter dia macam ni tau. Kalau kita main RPG punya games, the goblins are always the lowest level, among the lowest. You bawa level 2-3 je baru you panic But in that reality, the goblins are a real genuine threat. And this guy, he is very practical person, and dia betul-betul 100% fokus untuk slay goblins sahaja.
Wow.
So I'm not going to explain further on dia punya methods and all that, but you just boleh bayangkan kalau kita main game RPG yang pen and paper tu kan, roll dice semua sekali tu, how would an intelligent player handle goblins? So there will be a lot of scenarios when dia guna kepala dia, and not because saya ada pedang sakti berapi daripada kurniaan Tuhan, tak ada. None of that. It's a very very interesting punya show. Cuma it's slightly mature, so I don't recommend budak-budak tengok lah.
Yeah. I just want to say the first episode, there's a very graphic rape scene. But it is not a bit made in bad taste lah. It shows you the severity of the world lah. Wow. Basically, Goblin Slayer ni kan, if you want to explain accurately what it is, right? Imagine Dungeons and Dragons, and then people who love it made it in anime form. That would be the best description for Goblin Slayer. And actually, a lot of the lore ties up with the roll of the dice. Tribute to Dungeons and Dragons. Even the class, semua tu, Lizard Man, all comes from the lore.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. Through the lens of a mangaka, so it's cool lah. You take something so Western, which is D&D, and then through the eyes of a Japanese mangaka. So I can't wait. So seterusnya Kudo kata, alah tak spoiler banyak pun, bila tak baca manga takkan dapat konteks, especially kalau korang tak baca, dari segi episode 13 to 16. Okay. So kita ada beberapa soalan. Hokage bertanya, ada orang kata 12 is the last episode untuk season 1. Is the last episode untuk core 1 of season 1. Kemudian they will go on a break, and then core 2 of season 1 will only continue in October 2022. So
13 episodes if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
That's
So berapa episod yang di-cover untuk season 1? Kudo dah jawab that ada 25 episod. So kita dapat 12 episod sampai minggu depan, and then kita break. Oktober kita akan dapat the remainder 13 episodes. So semoga terjawab. Alright guys, so I think that's it for today. Itu saja untuk malam ini guys. Terima kasih kerana sudi menonton. Terima kasih juga kepada para panelis kita, Andri Alwi, Anime Senpai, Shaz Kaki Anime, dan juga Duan Kaki Komik. Apakah harapan korang untuk season finale of Core 1 bagi Spy Family? Tell us in the comment section below. Itu saja untuk malam ini. Join us tomorrow di mana kita bakal membincangkan tentang The Boys episode 5. Dan juga hari Khamis nanti kita akan bincangkan tentang Miss Marvel episode 3. Adakah nenek moyang dia actually mak kepada Kamran, therefore dia in love dengan dia punya grand uncle? Jeng. So that's it for tonight guys. Majulah fandom untuk negara. Bye guys.